Hey everyone, welcome back to Comic Frontline. Jay here with another review. Today I'm reviewing Avengers Standoff Attack on Pleasant Hill Omega #1. It is written by Nick Spencer with art by Daniel Acuna with Angel Unzueta. Colors are by Daniel Acuna and with Matt Wilson. Letters are by VC's Clayton Cowles. Everyone on both sides remembers who they are and the villains are still in charge. Baron Zemo captures Kobik and attempts to return her to her natural state of a cosmic cube, just as Captain America Steve Rogers rallies all the Avengers teams and they take out the villains with the help of the new Quasar, Avril, and Kincaid. After the conflict, Maria Hill faces the consequences of her actions. Red Skull and Sin build a new, stronger Hydra, and Kobik seeks refuge with Bucky and brings along her friends, the original Thunderbolts. This story was probably the better issue out of this event, but it was still kind of flat for me in certain points. Everything seemed to fall into place. Captain America all of a sudden has this fancy idea of this is how we'll defeat them, and they rescue all the hostages within like 5 seconds, which would, you know, it makes you think, why didn't they do this before? Why did it take now to do this? They could have done this as soon as they discovered who they were, but they didn't, and it drags it out. The humor, though, in this scene actually saves it, where Baron Zemo is like, not everyone needs to listen to me and so intently, pay attention to what's going on. So that kind of saved the scene for me. But the story was very much like, okay, we need to wrap this up, we need to have everything end, and then they threw in a bunch of stuff that wasn't really connected, but they're for things that are coming down, like Red Skull and Sin. That was just something that was thrown in as a backstory and never really paid off, but it's going to pay off somewhere down the road. Bucky gets thrown by Kobik, and then she comes all along, and she's like, hey, I want to be with you, and he's like, oh, cool, and she's like, yeah, but I'm bringing my friends too, and he's like, your friends, and then we find out it's the Thunderbolts, which I'm not crazy about, especially since in it, M.A.C.H is a good guy, and he's actually M.A.C.7, but I don't know, but that's how they're going to get the Thunderbolts together. Kind of a little hokey to me. The story, I'm giving 4 stars. The art was back and forth with me. At times, I really liked the art. I thought it was really nice. It was crisp. It was clean. It told a great story with the paneling and the layouts, and the colors popped at certain times. And then at times it felt very bland. It felt like there was no attention to the background. They just did a little splash of watercolor or something for a background, which seemed very lazy to me. So I'm giving the art 4 stars. Overall, this was the better issue out of this event, as it wrapped everything else up and got us to where we are, and we got the new Quasar, so that was pretty cool. But do we really need another all new, all different, diversity's sake character in the Marvel Universe? I don't know. But with the story getting 4 stars and the art getting 4 stars, I'm giving this overall 4 stars and say, if you picked up the event, pick this up. If you haven't picked up the event, you will be lost, and you can skip it and just pick up what's coming out in the Marvel Universe now. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know yours in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline. Check out and subscribe to my channel, The Comic Book Theater. Check out ComicFrontline.com, the site, for all the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features with daily updates. And don't forget to like and follow me, The Comic Book Theater, Media Madness, and Comic Frontline on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and download Frontline Live every week on iTunes for free. I'll include all these links in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next review.